What if I was to tell you that three sources from the 1st and 2nd century refer to Vespasian Flavius as the Messiah, the Roman emperor at that time? Flavius Josephus writes it in the Wars of the Jews. Tacitus writes it in his book Histories, and Suetonius writes it in the 12 Caesars under Vespasian. So, just to read what is said in the Wars of the Jews in Book 5, Section 310, it says, now if, let's get down here. But now what did the most elevate them in undertaking this war was an ambiguous oracle that was also found in their sacred writings, how about that time one from their country should become governor of the habitable earth. The Jews took this prediction to belong to themselves in particular, and many of the wise men were thereby deceived in their determination. Now this oracle certainly denoted the government of Vespasian, who was appointed emperor in Judea. However, it is not possible for men to avoid fate, although they see it beforehand. But these men interpreted some of these signals according to their own pleasure, and some of them they utterly despised until their madness was demonstrated both by the taking of their city and their own destruction. This is Josephus talking about his own people. Now, Tacitus, in the histories of Tacitus, when you go to Book 5, Part 13, or Section 13, it starts off, prodigies had indeed occurred, but to avert them either by victims or by vows is held unlawful by a people which, though prone to superstition, is opposed to all propitiatory rites. Contending hosts were seen meeting in the skies. Arms flashed, and suddenly the temple was illumined with fire, and from the clouds, of a sudden, the doors of the shrine opened, and a superhuman voice cried, "The gods are departing." At the same moment, the mighty stir of their going was heard. Few interpreted these omens as fearful. The majority firmly believed that their ancient priestly writings contained the prophecy that this was a time when the East should grow strong, and that men starting from Judea should possess the world. This mysterious prophecy had in reality pointed to Vespasian and Titus, but the common people, as it is the way of human ambition, interpreted these great destinies in their own favor, and could not be turned to the truth even by adversity. We have heard that the total number of the besieged of every age and both sexes was 600,000. Now, that's what Tacitus says. And Suetonius, 12 Caesars, if you go to section 4, and then you go to part 5, it starts off, there had spread over all the Orient an old and established belief that it was fated at that time for men coming from Judea to rule the world. This prediction, referring to the emperor of Rome, as afterward appeared from the event the people of Judea took to themselves. Accordingly, they revolted, and after killing their governor, they routed the counselor ruler of Syria as well, when he came to the rescue and took one of his eagles. I just put out the fact that these three historians who write history in their documents, They say that Vespasian Flavius, the emperor who defeated the Israelites in 70 AD along with his son Titus Flavius, that they say that Vespasian is the Messiah that is predicted in the Jewish scriptures. How do we reconcile that? We learn and then we discern truth from falsehood.